Hey guys, John here, and welcome to a channel update video. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and I actually have quite a bit to tell you this time. Alright, so where to begin? How about with the current situation with the channel structure? I have wanted for a while to get back to a schedule, but it just hasn't worked out. I had planned on formulating a new schedule that's working with the videos that I've currently been putting up. But life is really hectic outside of YouTube, and kind of stressful. So I've just been putting up videos the best way that I can, which is just if I've recorded something, I quickly edit up an episode and upload it during the night, and that's what you get. And it's hard for me to plan certain days for certain things. Aside from NASCAR '06, I've been trying to keep that up on Sunday every week. But aside from that, it's just been whatever I can manage to get up. And that's probably the way it's going to be for a little while. I'm hoping to be able to get back to a schedule in the near future, but there's no way that I can really plan for that. And plus, possibly going to be moving soon, and all the stuff that entails. So things are going to get really hectic. So I don't want to make promises that I can't keep as far as the schedule. I'm just going to do my best to maintain daily videos if at all possible. And hopefully you guys continue to enjoy all the stuff that I put up. About that, obviously you've noticed that certain things haven't been up for a while. You're wondering maybe if they're gone forever or whatever. They're not gone forever for the most part. For example, like Ratchet and Clank, Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, stuff like that. Even Lego City Undercover. I plan on getting back to them later on. I have reasons for why I took a break from each of them. For example, with Lego City, I was worried about the Nintendo copyright situation. They were coming along and claiming some of my videos and, stuff like that. And also with that series, a lot of the stuff that was happening on the gamepad that I couldn't show you on screen, it was starting to get kind of important. For example, that mission where I was taking the pictures, there was like nothing happening on screen for most of that mission for you guys to see. And so that was a little off-putting. Even though I love the game, I think that, I need to either figure out a way that I can easily get a shot of what's going on the gamepad, or just hold off on it for a while, which is what I ended up deciding to do. But I do have another Lego game. I had started Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, and it didn't seem that the interest was as much there for you guys, and it wasn't as much there for me either. Without the voice acting, it's just not quite the same. Lego City Undercover spoiled me with that. So I have been looking at another Lego game that is more in that style, but is one that I have on my computer, so we don't have to worry about any gamepad shenanigans. And you might be seeing that in the near future. I have recorded some of it, and so we'll see whenever that goes up. But Super Mario Sunshine, I've been doing that Rage Quit series with that. I didn't Rage Quit. That's not why you haven't seen new videos. The thing with that was I recorded most of those episodes in like 2 sessions, and it was mentally exhausting. So it isn't so much of a rage quit as much as a sanity break. I needed to just regroup, and I will go back to Super Mario Sunshine. I'm just going to work out a way that I only record like 1 or 2 episodes and then have a little time in between, because that game is stressful for me. I don't know why. I mean, I know it is challenging. It is hard. That's why I decided to do a rage quit series of it, but my gosh, some of it is just a bit much for me, honestly. But no, I am going to be getting back to it. I do enjoy the series, as a whole, and so we'll be seeing that again in the near future. Obviously, you've seen that I've been doing games like Skyrim and Fallout New Vegas. That's because I finally got my new computer operable, and everything's good with that now. And so I've really been wanting to do games that I couldn't do before, with limitations, or in the case of Skyrim, that I couldn't do in great representation. And so now I'm being able to do that. I'm really excited about it. I love the story-based idea I had for Skyrim, although I'm still kind of working out how I want to present that. I think it was maybe not the best transition the way I did it from here's a role play and then now we're not doing role play for the rest of it. So I'm going to try to interject little bits of role play into it just to help you remember what kind of a character Garrick is. So I think that's a good idea. But yeah, and with Fallout New Vegas, it's just like they're both games that I can play for hours. And if I'm recording all of that, then I can just split it into a bunch of episodes, was what I've been doing. And so that's pretty good, and it's really easy for me. So yeah, I've been enjoying that a lot. Obviously, NASCAR continues to be a big thing for the channel. You guys really, really love that stuff. And NASCAR 06 and now NASCAR Dirt to Daytona, aside from the one-offs that I've done, but those two series have been getting a lot of love already. And so I'm really excited about that. And that leads into something I'm going to talk about towards the end of the video. So if you're interested in NASCAR stuff, be sure to watch all the way to the end of this. Probably lengthy update video, but it's an important one. But yeah, so be sure to stay tuned a little bit later in the video for more about racing related videos. The big news that I've wanted to share for a while, something that I've been working on for quite a while, is I have a website now, finally. I've been working on it for a long time, getting everything ready for it. It's still kind of under construction because there's still several things that I want to add to it over time. But for now, it is available to go to and check out some of the stuff on there. It's a good place to, find out a little bit more about me, or to find easier links to, other things that I'm doing, or social media or whatever. And you can find it at johnplays.com. Basically, if you've noticed, a lot of my my videos either have that in the title or on the thumbnail. John Plays is kind of my replacement for using the term Let's Play, and it's some way of me kind of branding my videos toward what I'm doing here. And the website ties into that, with being johnplays.com. So yeah, you can go there, you can check out some cool stuff. I have a forum set up now, so you can join the forum. It's free. You just make an account there, and you can hang out with other Wolfpack members, and of course me and my friends are going to be there as well. And we can talk and play forum games, and you can even advertise your own channels on there and get some feedback on your video quality and things like that. And just have all kinds of neat discussions, and even perhaps plan out multiplayer events in the future that we might be able to do on certain games. So that would be really fun as well. So yeah, you should definitely check all of that out. It's going to be really cool, and something that's always evolving. There's a lot that I want to do with the site, as I said, as time goes on. So yeah, be sure to bookmark it and keep an eye on it and all that good stuff. Oh, and there's also a contact thing on the site where you can directly send me a message if you don't want to use YouTube or whatever. So that's a pretty cool feature as well. And the last thing that I wanted to talk about today, as I said, was going to relate back to the racing video topic, is that I am launching another new channel, and I'm going to keep most of my reasons for it to myself, but let's just say it's an experiment. I enjoy my experiments, and I'm always trying to find ways to, have this audience grow, to be able to, do more with these channels. And I have some ideas that I want to try out. And so this channel is not going to be daily uploads or anything like that. There's no way I can promise a big schedule for that. As you've seen with my other channels that I have, the Minecraft and Dora stuff, it's hard for me to do that because of my internet. Mainly, I have the ability to upload one video per day unless I want to tie up my internet all during the day. Basically, I upload a video at night, when I get up the next morning, it's done. But unless I want to tie up the internet all the rest of the day, I can't upload a second video for that day. So it's been hard for me to do that. And you might say, well, John, didn't you used to do 2 videos? And that's true, but you'll notice that the quality is much better than it used to be. I've bumped up my rendering quality, and I fixed that issue I was having with the ghosting, or whatever you want to call it. And it's made the videos look a lot better, but it's also made the files bigger. So it easily takes, 7 to even 10 hours for a video to upload on my internet, which is terrible. And I feel like my internet's even got more unreliable lately. So yeah, that's a thing. But hopefully that'll be solved when I move too. And then I can go back to doing, multiple uploads per day, which would be great, because then I could utilize all these channels better. Maybe 1 upload per day on each of the channels. That would be mind-boggling. I don't know if that's possible, but I'd love to do that. Anyway, the point is, I have this new channel idea, and then, like I say, I have some stuff I want to try with it, and we're just going to say it's an experimental deal, and we're going to see what happens. But the channel name, URL, whatever you want to call it, is Racing and WWE. It's kind of generic and plain, but I'm using that as yet another way of helping myself in search engines, because sometimes if your channel name directly depicts what you're going to be doing, that can help. But anyway, the channel is going to have racing videos, more NASCAR. It's going to have maybe some other racing games. And it's also going to have some WWE 2K14 videos on there, because I recently got that game and got into it. And there's a lot of cool things to do with custom characters, with the 30 years of WrestleMania, with some neat matchups, maybe even requests for matchups, things like that. And so I am going to be launching that channel. There's already actually a promo up on there that you can check out. And I'll be launching with a career mode run in NASCAR 2013, which is probably a dangerous thing to do given how buggy that game is. But I've already recorded the first session, and because of the length of the race, because I bumped up the length and the difficulty from what I had been doing with NASCAR 2013, I would have to actually split the race into 2 parts. I may not have to do that every time depending on the track, but it's with Daytona doing it longer, there's no way I could have uploaded a 45-minute video, so I had to split it. But yeah, anyway, that'll be going up soon, and then following that will be my first WWE 2K14 videos as well. So what I'm asking is, those of you that are into racing and sports and that kind of stuff, please go over and show some support, subscribe to that channel, and get prepared for the stuff that's going to be going up there. I really, really appreciate that a lot. You guys supporting me is obviously why I keep doing this, but I definitely want to continue to build this, into something bigger. And this is just an idea and experiment to see about doing that maybe in a multi-tiered way. And so we'll see what happens, okay? I don't really know if it's going to help or hurt or whatever. Obviously, you could say, why don't you just put them up on this channel? But I've got a lot of stuff going up on this channel. And, already 2 NASCAR series. So if I added a 3rd, well, I might as well just make this all NASCAR all the time, which some of you would really enjoy, but others wouldn't. I want to keep this my variety channel, my daily upload channel with a variety of games. And yet, I want to experiment with, what gets views, what draws people in, and how I can best grow all of these channels into something bigger. And having the website's going to help that too, I think, because it's going to connect all of that. You don't have to worry about trying to see if YouTube, the front page is messed up and you didn't get a video from this channel or that channel. If you go to my site, you can easily get to all of that stuff. Hopefully someday I'll even be able to have like maybe a widget or something which will automatically list all of the videos that I upload for that day across all the channels. That would be great. But anyway, so yeah, that's what's going on there. Hopefully that all makes sense to you, and that you guys check that out, and you're excited about all that stuff. As I said before, the games that have gone away from the schedule, or well, not really schedule, but from me uploading them, they will come back someday. Don't worry about that. It's just I wasn't really feeling it. I wanted to do stuff that I was just enjoying and was easier for me to crank out videos of. And lately that's been, Skyrim, Fallout, GTA 5, NASCAR, stuff like that. But some other things will be coming back soon. Some others will be coming back down the road. And there may even be more new stuff. I don't know. And eventually we're going to find the perfect balance of what you guys enjoy and what I enjoy. And it's all going to mesh together and we're going to have a great time. I don't know. But that's the hope. So anyway, be sure to go to johnplays.com, bookmark that site, check all that out, join up at the forums, start hanging out with those of us there. And be sure to subscribe to Racing in WWE. The link will be, if not on screen, then in the description. And be ready for the NASCAR and wrestling videos that are going to be going up there. And yeah, that's the idea. That's what's going on. I hope I didn't forget anything. This is a long video, so I think I probably said enough. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble. Thank you so much for your continued support. And also remember that the easiest way to show your support for what I do is by hitting the like button, leaving a comment, sharing with your friends. That's always great. Sharing it on Twitter or Facebook, whatever. And that really helps me out a lot, and I do appreciate all of you who do that. And of course, there is the Patreon program, which is still available to check out. You can see that on my site as well. And that's a pretty cool thing. And there's some neat rewards and stuff that you can check out with that. But yeah, I think I've rambled on enough, so thank you for listening to me. I will see you guys next time with lots of new stuff and lots of exciting things to come. Bye.